after the roast, me, a couple buddies of mine, and T-Robe, we all went to Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse in Cincinnati. Man, if you ain't been to the new Jeff Ruby Steakhouse in Cincinnati, they put like $500 million into it. They got one, the food's phenomenal, but they got these desserts, and they bring it out, and it's like in a plexiglass shoebox case. It's like Air Jordan, and the cake literally looks like an Air Jordan, and we'll put a graphic up on the podcast. But they pull this dang shoe out, and it's made of chocolate mousse, something else. It's one of the best desserts I ever had. But just the presentation alone is unreal. It's like the fog comes out. They sit down. It looks just like a shoe. And they got different Air Jordans. They'll do like the 1s and the 13s and the 8s and all that other stuff. And they switch it up every month. But it's the same inside. Man, I said, is this cake as good as I thought? And they just brought it to me. And here's the crazy part. This is why I know there's something up with an afterlife. So I get done roasting the team. They brought the cake on the house. I didn't ask for it. They just brought it. The chef comes out the back. The chef graduated high school with my brother. So he comes out and he goes, "Hey, Gary, I went to Talawanda. I went to high school with your brother, Dallas." And I went, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I went to high school." So you can't tell me I go to Cincinnati. I get brought in to roast the Bengals. In the middle of the roast, I feel like my brother's speaking to me, and like he's telling me, "Tell him thank you, man. Tell him thank you." So I bring out my brother in front of 100 grown men, tell them what they mean to people and how important their job is, because sometimes we get so caught up in how much money these NFL and NBA guys make, all the bad stuff, but really the good stuff is, man, ain't nothing like your team winning and things ain't going right in your life for whatever reason, and you have that 3-hour outlet. And for me, I'm a huge football fan. I love basketball. I love boxing. I love UFC. I love all that. But ain't nothing like NFL football, in particular Bengals football for me. And they give you a relief of the stress of your week. That's why and I'm not the only one to think that way. And to think that I go in front of all these players who really, I don't know a lot of them personally, but they mean a lot to me, and tell them what they mean to me. And then I go out to eat afterwards, and the freaking chef sends me a dessert, and then he says, "Yeah, I know your brother." I was like, what are the chances? You can't tell me that is just coincidence. You can't tell me that. It's almost like my brother brought the dessert. I like, "Hey, this is from me to you. For you told the Bengals what I asked you to tell them. This dessert's on me." Unbelievable. Like, you can't tell me that's just like coincidence. You just can't tell me. It's just mind-boggling when you really think about it, those circumstances. But thank you, Coach Taylor, for bringing me in. We had a great time. We got to sit around in his office and just talk about life. He told me his sister came to see me in Oklahoma City, and I was like, "Why didn't you tell me? I would have left her tickets." And I said, "She didn't come to the meet and greet?" He was like, "No." I go, "Oh man." So anybody from Zach Taylor's family, just let me know if you want to come check out a show if I'm in your area, and Zach yourself. Like, all right, I got you. Don't worry about it.